So, I've been looking at guided hacking, and this is probably going to be a terrible video because I'm no big YouTuber or anything. But I've been following these really awesome YouTube tutorials for C++ from Fleep at Guided Hacking, and that's taught me how to pretty much make DLL files that you inject into a game with a menu, and that will be your trainer. The only thing was that it doesn't quite add any way to scan for an array of bytes, so what I managed to do over several days is combine two of his tutorials to get it to work, and it's my coding for it is probably pretty terrible, and I'd like to see updated code. If anyone knows how, then I'm over at the Facebook group for Cheat the Game, which is a really awesome Facebook group, and the leader of the group, Chris Fate, has shown me a hell of a lot which I did not know how to do before all this. And so I pretty much followed the how to hack any game tutorial. Up to like this part where it turns into, because first he'll show you how to do a console trainer, which is it just has a console and that's it. And the second way is how to do a DLL trainer plus how to make the injector first. Really awesome tutorials, and that's probably where you should start. In this first video I'm just gonna go over what we're going to need for this process, and that would be, first thing is you're going to need Visual Studio, and in mine I'm using 2017, and so you go here and you just grab the free Studio Community version, and then we're also going to need Cheat Engine to actually look for our hacks, and yep. So you're going to need to go here. This is the latest 6.8.1. I'll just grab that, and hopefully you already know how to use Cheat Engine enough to find opcode in the memory viewer, and to use the memory viewer to see like bytes, so you know what bytes you're changing, because the only downside to this way is we can't use any compares or anything, because I don't yet know how to do jumps to other sections of code, to my own code and back again. That's what I'd need to find out, and I'm still yet to learn how to do assembly, and that's like one thing I need to know in order to have our own compares for like God mode and stuff. Otherwise we just have to get around it another way. And the other thing we're gonna need is Ollie debugger, and we're gonna need the older version, because there's a Eggmaker plugin which we're gonna need for that. Yeah, so you want the version 1.10 here, and then you want the Eggmaker plugin, — 1.10. Whoops, butchered that. Now, you can get it from here, and the only thing is, like here, get it. I think the password is just tuts for you. Let's see here. Because you'll get it and you'll open it and you'll have a password. Once you get that, I'll show you now pretty much how I have it set up. So you go to, like, I've already made a shortcut and all. So pretty much you can get the folder version of Ollie, which you just extract somewhere, and then you go to it. Where's my plugins folder? You make a folder called plugins, and then in here I think that one was called like Sig Creator or something. Was this my... hold on, I think I went to the wrong Ollie, my bad. I think that was for 2.0. Yeah, sorry, the 1.0 folder. And then you've got plugins and then Eggmaker. And what this will allow you to do is pretty much it will make you an array of bytes. And I mean, you could just use Cheat Engine with the auto script and array of bytes. The thing with that is that you can have more than you can have the same bytes in a number of different places in code, and although if you add more bytes to that, it would make it so it only find those bytes in one place. The problem with it is if you use Cheat Engine, it might misinterpret it and it might actually apply your code somewhere else in memory where it's not actually meant to be, and that would cause errors and all sorts. So I guess lastly we need to look at Visual Studios. I'm sure you all know how to install programs and stuff, so I mean, I'm not gonna really show that. Anyone watching this should probably understand that. And then so pretty much we want to go new project, and on mine you can see I've got CLR. Well, you won't have that and you'll need it, so you have to go to Open Visual Studio Installer, and it'll bring up, you know, you must click yes because of UAC and all this, and it's gonna almost be there because, you know, Windows and all. And then we want this one, and you want to tick C++ CLI support, and then there should be a thing down here to download it if you don't have it, and it will install that, and then we'll have everything we need to go ahead and make our DLL. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll go through that.